Welcome everybody, Sylvia here, TandiArt. I am back in my YouTube channel. I haven't been here, I think, last 2 years definitely, but I really wanted to try it again as I have more time now. My kids are bigger, so I thought I will find time and reconnect with you all. I decided to take this year to take it more easy in the sense of creativity. I wanted to create more for me. I know I kind of developed my business quite well, the TandiArt, in the sense of it's working well, but it needs a lot of work, and my art, my creative process became a business kind of focused, if it makes sense. So I was more on the laptop and looking after the shop and creating the stickers, the digitals, and I kind of pulled back from creating for myself. So I kind of start thinking about it because I kind of was a bit stressed. There was a stressful time in my life, and I just took out all my art supplies and I said, you know what, I'll just start putting it on the page. I went back to do a bit of abstracts, landscapes, and just abstracts, because as much as I love fairies, sometimes I was like, I just want to put the color down in splashes. And I did that years and years ago. I started my art journey with the landscape, so I said, why don't I go back to that? And I had few inspirations from Laura Horn Art. Love her artwork. From another girl in Australia, Alison. Her artwork is amazing as well. So I was just watching tutorials how to kind of get more creative, and like I almost forgot how to use some art supplies, you know, or what's new on the market. So I started kind of digging in and what I like, what I don't like, and so I said, you know what, and I went on a journey with my mom to Rome. And they had this lovely shop, Moleskine. You know, probably their journals. It's a watercolor journal. It's an Italian brand, Moleskine. And they had this amazing little watercolor journal. And I said, you know what, I'll get it. And I try to finish it, because I have so many journals, but none of them is finished. And it's okay. It's wabi-sabi. It's okay. It's okay not to finish everything. But I wanted to use this one as an inspiration for my soul journey this year, and exploring my art supplies, what inspires me. I did some art exchanges with people. I'll be mentioning that as well. So I will do today is flip through the journal and tell you more about the pages. And then after that I will do one spread as well for you. So let me know if you're interested in having a chat like that with me, where I chat about my art, what inspires me, go through maybe art supplies, shopping haul, and just sharing my experience of creating for myself. So let's start. So I decided that I don't have to paint on every page. So when I have a blank page and I just don't want to put anything there, I'll just grab one of my favorite maybe papers I created, or this was the watercolor mixed media card I created. I was painting on the smaller size, so I just add those. And this way I don't have this overwhelming feeling I need to fill every page, because you probably have loads of stuff floating around which you really love, little teeny tiny gems, pieces of stuff which inspires you, and you can just add little clips and put them on the page. So this is my first and favorite page of all. She glance across the flower border, and it's a little landscape with my love of doodles. They will be always showing my artwork. I had some collage, some doodles, watercolors, birds and rainbows, and I love this page so much because that's where I started that journal. Feeling to it, just exploring. I'm kind of my full garden is in full bloom, so I'm really into botanical these days. And this is another page what I did. So I added this, I paid like flowers on maybe separate page of watercolor, and I cut them out and add them as collage pieces. Here is some gold leaf, and here is another postcard which I love, and I was like, before I lose it somewhere in this pile of my artwork, I just glue it here because I thought it will go perfectly with the colors, but I didn't want to draw anything on this side, so it's perfect side to add, so I just glue it down. Here again, I did that from little, I got some papers from a friend from Art Supplies, my arty friend. She dyed the purpose herself, and so I added a few pieces I love just for inspiration. This wax paper, and here is another collage with watercolors, some doodling, and some hearts. I love making them. I just have a puncher like that, and I punch them out from my hand painted papers. I think I was into poppies these days because they bloom in my garden, so I added some collage pieces to add more texture to it. Of course, the rainbow that was again painted on different page, so I just cut it out and added to it. Here I tried, for example, different color palette, which is not my comfort zone at all. I hate this lilac color so much. But I said, you know what, I just have to push myself and use it, because I think, as I don't like it on its own, I love combination with that kind of briquette red, like a Indian red, dark red. And I had that flowers, which is totally not my comfort zone, and I said he was something ugly, so I just covered that with another page and become pretty. Here is nice spread I love as well, so loads going on, little strawberry flowers, leaves. So I probably will go through my art supplies in different video with what I use, because I had quite a few favorites which I really recommend. Here are the girls from my watercolor online workshop. I will put the link at the bottom. It's the workshop which is in Facebook group, but it's live, so every month I add new project, which the July will be coming soon now. So there is 6 big classes there, big workshops, and then every month I'm adding the new tutorial. So it's a really cute community group, and you can buy it in my Etsy shop. I will put the link there. And this was comparing actually 2 different watercolors, Daniel Smith and Koriyaki Wasabi, is it? Yeah. Kurotaki, that's it, watercolor. I can never remember the name. And here I did again 2 different watercolor brands. Daniel Smith, which is more transparent, and Kurotaki, which is more opaque, like gouache a bit. So this one is, for example, not finished, and it's okay, it's not finished. It's just putting, sometimes cleaning brush or putting just access of paint on the pages, and I might come back, I might not come back to it, we'll see. Similar to this, I want to do this really fairy landscape, but I guess I'll come back to that. I just need to add more color to it, more doodles to it. Here I tried just to explore mark making, so I did those blobs first of watercolors, and then came out with my pens and just to try different patterns, what I like, what I don't like, which is really good technique to try. I love that, for example, here, which is really good technique to do for practicing. I think I want to focus a lot on practicing and discovery again. Here is another landscape I did, and I have, I think, on my Instagram quick tutorial how I painted. And do you know what, as much as I'm not a fan of this side, I love this. I really like this part, and that's collage again from different papers. So here are collage, and that just was organically, I just put those strips. I'm like, oh, they look like mushroom houses. So I transform them to mushroom. There's always be my fairy kind of magical TandiArt fairy feel to it. So doodles, whimsies, inner child. This is really interesting page because I went this year to Carcassonne, and it's an amazing place in France with a huge castle, and I was just sitting there and just drawing quickly, and I finished it at home then because I didn't have all supplies, but I was visiting one of the villages there with my friends, and I picked up this card of the artist card, and they were doing amazing classes there and loved the art. So I was like, just to remember that trip, I incorporate it in here. So it's all kind of memories, inspiration, things important to me. That's what I want to put in this journal. This is just the background of doodles, excuse me, which I use sometimes to add stickers to, from my collage papers, and just to have something as colorful. Here's my little tutorial, excuse me again, of a fairy from my stencil, which are available on my Etsy shop, which you can use as a guide to create your little fairies. Here is the page which I show a little tip on Instagram, which I did this background without this element, and I really didn't like the middle part of it. So I always, when I don't like it, I just cover it with something. You could do acrylics and go with the colors again, or I just added some collage pieces, and the hearts I drew on, painted on different color paper, and that's changing to a page I really like. This is the page where I went really brave with black, and actually that inspired me to create my digitals in black and white. So I will send you a link again at the bottom, because it's just good to add contrast to your project. Not always do that, because you can see some of them, they have no black, but it really pops, isn't it? Here's the page I did with my daughter, because we were playing. I show you, this is so nice. It's art journal prompt deck from Get Messy Art, and it's produced by Inked Brands, Design in USA. It's a collective piece of different artists who designed the covers for those lovely cards, and it's, I think there's 120 prompts, 6 categories, all the mess. So you have the category here like marks, and then the inside will be like crosses. So you have to put this in your journal. It's brilliant for if you're stuck, you just pull the card. It says technique, don't lift the pen off the page. And so me and my daughter, 5-year-old, we were just picking the cards and doing the pages with them, which was so challenging sometimes, because I was like, oh, it was use glitter, then use big bold black marks. So nice. I was like, it doesn't then write about your feelings. So we said I feel, and then it's written under it. Love this page though, how it turned out, because it's important to me. I decided on more art with her as well. Here is absolutely not my artwork. This is from the art exchange I did in Robin's Nest. Love that group. I will put the link below as well. And the lady just sent me those, and I just loved the pattern, and I'm appreciate of very love the colors, the patterns, the fit to it. So I said I included as an inspiration, to have the inspiration in my journal if I miss one. Here is bits from my like years ago I found, and I was like, you know what, I just want to keep them. This is actually from the exchange, so art exchange, and this is recipe of my mom. This is recipe of my mom. and I said I have to keep it. I can't include it in any background because then I cover it. It's the recipe for the cake, but I love how old it is. And here is my first picture, which my first fairy, which it was really and truly inspired by my daughter. Love that. I made it years ago, and this are her scribbles, first scribbles, so I said I include that here. Here was just a little quick sketch and practice of the girl, and this is my recent art journal page, which I actually really like. It's just exploring florals and doodles and scallops and different art supplies. Love this paint. It's Daniel Smith Violet, I think. Here is something I put supplies on, like little color on, and I will finish it maybe today with you. And I think I'm gonna put some, I have new digitals of Frida, and it reminds me so much of it because it's in this color scheme. So I think I will add some of the flowers from the collage sheet to it, and I think it'll be interesting. So let's do this. Okay, so I print out some of the pages of my new collection, Be Frida. That's my digital papers, and they print so well on the photography paper. I just printed 2 pages for this art journal page. Any photo paper will work, and I print on this one, which actually is a sticker. That's the paper I'm printing my stickers on because it's really high quality. So what I will do is I will cut out some flowers. There's some lovely quotes, and not sure if I will add Frida, maybe not. So let me just cut them out and I'll be back. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add my Frida to it. It will probably cover most of it, and some of the flowers I cut out. It's so cool, the printables, because you can print them multiple times in different sizes if you need to. It's just save on shipping, and the quality. You really need a basic printer, nothing really fancy, and it will work just perfectly. So I think that's what I want to do, and then I will add more doodles. So this is the sticker paper, but I will add a bit of glue to it, adhesive, so it doesn't lift for me when I apply different mediums. It's very good sticker paper, but if I be going with paints and stuff, I just want to make sure it stays. Okay, see how easy is it. And because I paint my elements for my stickers, I don't use any ready stock elements. It's all my own. Like that was that's included. That was the photo of my plant, my beautiful flower from my garden. So they are really unique, and they have this painty look to them. So look, put it on. So they kind of blend in your journal and project really well, because they have that painty look because they are being painted. What is going on in here? Now my hands are sticky. Sticky Mickey. Come on, Sylvia. Just my hands are sticky and I can't grab the paper. No. Yay. Now I wanted to lift that actually to put this first. They have few lines to peel, so yeah, perfect. And I apply a bit of glue on the edges because I was peeling them. That looks really, really nice. And again, I didn't peel the paper here. Oh, Sylvia. Yeah. Now, perfect. You can use just regular paper, it doesn't have to be sticker, really. And this is just because I had it on hand. Yeah, I might do this one here. I like when it's kind of irregular, coming out of the main design. So we try to do composition so it's not one big blob, but just kind of more interest to it this way. And it goes in different directions. So this one goes down here, and this one will be going this way here. So easy to play with. I know the market is full of images now, but I really appreciate, and I do even purchase some of them from other artists when they actually, it's handmade image or hand painted image, makes such a difference, and really stands out. Everything is this AI, artificial intelligence, and I'm just where the world is going, huh? With this, I hope it's not gonna replace one day us humans. Do I need that? I really like this flower, but I think I have plenty now. Should I put him here? Yeah, I add it there. And I think that will be it with the stickers. So look how quickly you can create a page with the digitals or the stickers, or like magazine cutouts. It just adds very quickly texture to it. So what I'll do now is I will type it up this, and I will take out some of my paints. I'm thinking, should I go paints, Posca? I'll just grab this clip here. It's now so thick, the journal, that it doesn't want to clip for me. Maybe like this. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, so it's more flat. It's getting thicker and thicker, so it's quite hard, but it's okay. And so I might bring out this palette here. This green always sticks to I don't know what's wrong with him. He always comes out of just that one paint, the green. Now my hands are so sticky from the glue. So this is Mozart, Japanese, I think, as well, brand of paints. And what I will do is come out and add tiny bit of, I want to make sure I have, look at the screen again stuck here, but it's okay. I have these colors from the stickers in the painting as well here. So I might just add more of that green, maybe, just to make sure we have nice kind of blended look between the collage papers and the paints. Now this lovely magenta, I think. So I just doodle as I always do and just add. Doesn't really need much because there is so much going on already. So I think that's it with the paints, literally. It's okay. And what I'm going to do is come in with maybe there went the pastels. That's my pastels pencils, and just add a tiny bit of mark making. Like I say, it doesn't need much because it's so much going on. I actually might add a bit of black to it. Do I darker one? Ah, look, that was wet. It's okay. Like that happens, and that can happen in journal. You see, especially if you are. What I have to do is that I should dry it first, obviously. That's okay. I don't really want to put too much because the collage papers are already very, very busy. I think I had a word as well to add a quote here cut out from those collage papers. Her view of life, like that. I might put it here just to finish it off. And then those Derwent Inktense pencils, they're such a high pigment that they become like really cute watercolors. Just dragging that color a bit, smoosh it a bit just to give more painty look. Sometimes I do that, yes, to have like a little cloudy blendable colors. Yeah, activate. I think it's perfect. I think it's so busy, but just an example how quickly you can actually create a page with those printables. Okay, so I hope you like this YouTube chat and create and flip through. Let me know if you'd like to more of those videos. I have loads of mini journals I could go through, different art supplies, and just to have a chat about inspiration and blocks and, you know, maintaining your health and your head and your creativity while the life is so busy. I'm a mom of 2 girls. I have a full-time job, which is completely different to art. So life is really busy, but this is my escape room. My art room is my escape room. So I'm inviting you to join me in those videos, and hopefully you find them inspirational and easy to listen to, and see you soon.